There we go. Almost forgot that for a second there. So, you may be wondering why we're sat on a black screen. The main reason for that is, of course, much like with the other games, it doesn't really like it when I alt-tab, so may as well just launch it like this. Hopefully it'll work. Just feel free to let me know if it doesn't. Do quite like with how, with each rendition of this, the music actually changes a little bit depending on the game. Anyways, welcome to Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, Knight of the Quinkan. You can just call me Stent. Note that it doesn't actually say Ty the Tasmanian Tiger Free, but that's usually what it's considered. What most people call it. Yeah, I figured that this would make a fairly decent October game to play, mostly because, as you can hear, it's full of the generic spooky sounds which you hear in pretty much all Halloween-y / 1950s B-movie soundtracks. Obviously, we're not going to be going for hardcore mode here. Mostly just because, well, this is actually the hardest of the free games to play on hardcore mode. Mostly because there is no health increasing bonus item you can get. There's no platinum pool, there's no rainbow scales. It's just you and 4 hit points throughout the whole game, like a man. I will admit, some of this is still a little bit of a new experience for me, for reasons that I'll get into it a little bit. Yes, continuing from last time with the rushed cutscene where they were just cleaning the pickup. Ah yes, remember the dreaming from the first game? That thing we were trying to get Ty's parents out of? I guess we could just casually go there now. I'm gonna play this to only fan of the first, even then barely. I'd say the second one is the best of the bunch, though obviously don't nearly have as much experience with this one compared to the others. Ah yes, Quinkan. Definitely not, definitely not the Black Arms in any way, shape, or form. May as well just be blunt about it. Yeah. Especially the designs here. Oh, needless sacrifice.
Mystical beings with unfathomable power. Save for one weakness.
You have to hit them really, really hard.
Shadow Bunyip Stone. Will you have the power to counter their evil?
Oh yes, we conveniently put it up there.
It's in the form of the Bunyip Gauntlet for the one who can wield its power.
Looking very conveniently like one of my gloves.
Guarding the gauntlet until your arrival.
Let's go, Possum.
Alright. Just jumping straight into it. Ooh. Don't remember it being so feels like we're on ice physics. It may just be me just... It's been a little bit, but yeah, this feels kind of odd. Just like these weapons here. Are they swords? Are they guns? Are this some sort of gun blade? Who knows? Also have very different looking boomerangs, no longer being supplied with our mum and dad's old iron bark. Instead, now we have these high-fangled techno-rangs. And I'm fairly certain I already saw those enemies in the second game. What are they doing here? When did this game come out? 2005. Correct me if I'm wrong, it either came out... I want to say it came out before Shadow the Hedgehog, but I don't want to be absolutely certain about that. Obviously, the comparisons are definitely overt, though obviously there's no guns here. But generally going for a bit more of a dark and edgy vibe, except Frog. You can tell that mostly just because of what happens when you try to bite the ground. Instead of doing the standard face plant like you would do in the first 2 games, instead you do a little combat roll here. Like, ooh, Ty's now so all cool and edgy and mysterious. He's like an anger sniper. So you would think that this would just be taking itself a little bit too seriously compared to Shadow the Hedgehog, especially considering some of the dialogue in that game, but we'll see, we'll see. For now, though, generally seems to be a similar setup to the second game. Obviously, opening act level to show you the ropes. Just like Karawong in the second game. Oh yeah, Jax, that's another good example. And Spyro, voiced by Mr. Frodo. It's like I saw trailers for that, but obviously wasn't biggest fan of Spyro, considering my only real exposure to the game outside of the Reignited trilogy was Enter the Dragonfly. So, obviously, end up tuning in, going edgy and dark and vast. Yeah, pretty much. This game seems to be a wholesale perfect example of that going on, though.
Keep it up, possum.
I don't want to say it's too edgy as compared to the other ones, though. I do quite like how this looks. Just super cool and mysterious. This is the Dreaming. This is where Ty's parents were being held captive in the first game, and yet here we are, and it looks honestly relatively normal, not non-Euclidean at all. Obviously, we still have spy eggs here for some reason. Supposedly, surveillance drones made by Boss Cass still just floating around in the Dreaming. Figure that one out. It's like, they have unique platforms for this, why not unique spy eggs? Explosions. And there we go, we got a fancy new bracelet.
Fits like a glove.
Aha.
Ty, look out!
Who are you?
I am Malian.
Oh yes, that guy they just mentioned.
The gauntlet until your arrival.
Cheers for that.
You are now armed and able to fight the Quinkan. Hurry to the Quinkan vortex atop the citadel. Pegana will be watching.
Yes, look at all these characters they're introducing to us, which I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of throughout the rest of the game. Anyways, now we have the gauntlet. We have a new mechanic, unique to this game. Close range combat. Haha, funny pun. Basically, you go up to, in close proximity to an enemy, you just hit them with your sticks. Another thing to make Tai seem so cool and edgy, it's like, ooh, he's actually hitting people with his sticks now. Again, like an anger sniper. Ooh. I mean, it's fairly cool in concept, and it does make a fair bit of sense considering they are sticks. But we'll just see if this actually comes in handy throughout the rest of the game. We'll see. But for now, this is our only means of defeating these Quinkans. They don't... Yeah, they aren't effective if you try to throw them at them. Kind of look like Heartless now when I think about it. Yes, Halo Heartless. There's a response in a lot of dialogue is equivalent to a big old thumbs up. Yeah, that's I think a good way of summing up Ty's character. He's just the personification of a thumbs up.
I have come here to warn you that the vortex is shielded by mystical Quinkan stones. The Bunyip Gauntlet has not enough power to break them.
Oh boy, what do we... Oh. Somehow the Shadow Bunyip is here.
Sharon, come with me. Ty, you must continue on alone.
Oh yeah, apparently Shaz's name this whole time was Sharon. Anyways, here we are in the Shadow Bunyip. Thought this was just a, Julius's greatest invention after stealing the Shadow Drive from Boss Cass, but it's here, I guess. And I'm pretty certain this is one of the few Bunyips we actually get to play in this game. The Bunyip system has been rather dialed back. And we also get, much like with the rangs, we now get a nice little wheel here to allow you to select various abilities. Obviously we have the Pulse Laser, which is just the single fire as it was in the second game, and the Shadow Beam, which I'm fairly certain is going to operate a whole bunch differently compared to how it was in Tai 2, where... Okay, you just mash the button in order to keep it held up, and you just... Yeah. Nice little Kamehameha laser. Tears through Quinkan like butter. Anyways, as far as I'm aware, Shadow Bunyip controls basically the same as in the second game, though it doesn't seem to have the crazy double jump, which is kind of a shame. Seems like a bit of a downgrade in that respect. Oh. Which was never meant to be. You can't say that. People get angry. Yeah, unfortunately, it seems as though we don't have a ground pound move like the Battle Bunyip, which I feel would be kind of something which would be quite useful. Also, I was led to assume the only thing that could defeat Quinkans was the Shadow Bunyip Gauntlet, so apparently just punching them in general seems to do well. That and just Kamehameha lasers. Well, that seemed fairly simple. Back you go into the void from whence she came. See you in Traverse Town. Not sure what's going on with Ty's eyes there. Gotta love that stock explosion effect. Not sure why you needed me to be here. Seems fairly easy enough.
It would be wise for you to stay and train with us for a time.
You know, we could use a bit of a holiday, Possum.
You little rip.
Ah yes, holiday. That's what we're calling this. Just rigorous military training as his arms clip through his gloves. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Also just, yep, nothing but push-ups. Nothing but push-ups for... Oh, just do a couple of push-ups and there we go, training complete.
Thanks a lot, Nandu Gilly.
Let us return you to your home. Remember all you have learned here, my friend, and hope.
Ah yes, all you learned here in the span of a minute. Oh no, it seems as though we missed one. Just like that, falling through the I'm pretty sure this is actually the same portal effect as in the first game. It's just something I never really noticed. Anyways.
Shazza! What is this place?
It's Birmingham. No, I've already made that joke.
Oh no!
Not nearly enough Oh, who is this?
Get behind.
Who is this?
Don't worry, Tiger.
Edgy boy. He's the real anger sniper.
You must either be incredibly stupid, or worse. Who are you anyway?
My name is...
Hold that thought.
Okay,
Zombie frills, meet Mr.
Oh, zombies now, ooh. Getting super serious now, huh?
Once or twice.
Once or twice.
Make that 3 times. We gotta protect the town.
Quinkan!
Yep. They're after the general.
Oh, there's a general now.
To go through us.
I'm just...
Time for plan B.
It's time for plan B, whoever you are. Yeah. So, as far as I'm aware... There is a little plot detail here which I do find kind of funny. As a sort of comparison standpoint. Just, I'll probably save it until we're actually inside, because... For all we know, this isn't actually the home that... this isn't actually Seven Rivers. We just ended up in... somewhere in California by the looks of it. Get down from there. You're making a mess. Oh, the pacing of this game is... yeah, something I never really noticed. Just how rapid fire the pacing is. Okay, it just took a little bit.
Come on, Tiger. Let's see if those Quinkan can get through the town gates.
I don't know, it looks like they already have.
They told me they'd fix that.
Oh, they told you. It looks like the whole thing's broken, but sure. Alright, just leave it to me. Just swinging my arms from side to side like a mad lad. It's like they wanted to do Devil May Cry, but, couldn't. It's one thing which I think I'll be putting out a fair bit throughout this whole thing. I get the sense that with Krome that their ambition outweighs either their talent / resources. It's like, obviously with the close rank combat they wanted to go for a Devil May Cry thing. That you only have like one combo. With a finisher where you launch him into the air, then you do a little spin on the way down. That seems very Devil May Cry. In a very sort of rudimentary sort of way. And if there were actually imported Devil May Cry sort of combat system into this game, that would be pretty awesome, but somehow I doubt that we'd ever see that. I'm guessing a few more of them are... Oh! Air combo! Don't call me that. You're not Mary Jane. You're not a redhead.
Where's Baramudji?
Baramudji? Mate, this is Baramudji.
Oh no. It looks entirely different.
I would have been decimated and the whole town along with me if it wasn't for the general.
Oh, the general. He's
The most brilliant tactical mind in all.
Who could it possibly be?
Bravery and strength in battle is unsurpassed in all of.
Could it be like Sly? Could it be Maury? Could it be Shaz even?
Is what
You're in the future. Yeah, exactly.
Well, who is he?
He is the general.
Oh, yes, with capital letters. Oh. I love how his medal just has a smiley face on it.
Tie? The tie?
Yes, the tie, as opposed to the tie.
You got rid of those naughty Quinkan from the Dreamtime. They fled here to Southern Rivers.
How about that?
Dear.
Bush Rescue put up a valiant fight.
And look at all those hats just in there in the background. It's like Team Fortress 2.
Just
Oh, zombie frills, yeah.
I can't believe I was gone for 6 months.
So, think of it like this.
but since you
The main character disappears for 6 months.
Bush Rescue has disbanded.
For various reasons. In the meantime, the villain takes over the entire world, and it's not until the main character shows up again that they can finally fight back and take back the
I
world.
thought I'd lost you in the vortex.
Why does that sound so familiar? I was
It's
about,
been so hard without
about to make
you.
that sort of...
We've got his
Well, yeah,
heart
it's kind of overt, yeah.
It's okay.
Welcome to
shut
TIE
up.
Forces.
I'm back.
There's only one way we'll even stand.
Well, so
a
what
chance
is
of
Sly
fighting
doing
off
with his
Quinkan.
hands?
We'll have to
Reform Bush Rescue.
We're getting the band back together. We're on a mission from Dog.
But what are we gonna do about Maury, Julius, and Duke?
No worries. I'll take care of it.
Is this thing on? Oh, hello, Ty!
Yep.
We've tracked down Maury. But now I don't have time to explain, but if you ever want Maury to rejoin Bush Rescue, you'll have to go and beat him in the big race.
Alright, there's still kart racing in this game, right. Some shots new Baramudji. First and foremost, we're gonna have a look around and see if we can find some collectibles. Because I did spot some in the cutscenes a little bit earlier, like that one. So yeah. Baramudji certainly has gone to hell in the 6 months we've been away. Difference is here's the main protagonist actually... Something actually happened while the main protagonist was away. Oh. Yeah, it feels like I'm still forgetting a couple of things. Oh, hey! Look who it is. Look who it is. It's the Goober. The Goober is back.
There aren't any of them around, are there?
Still have no idea who them are.
If they're purple, how purple? No, they're not all purple. Some of them are unpurple. I'm hungry.
Truly the voice of reason in our time. Yeah, just gonna be spending a little bit of time here just seeing if I can collect as many collectibles as I can, because there are a few around here. Mostly in it for the opals, mind you. Because we're gonna need opals. And lots of... Oh, hey, lady. How have you been?
And that's when the Quinkan abducted me. They beamed me up into their flying saucer. And they probed me with all sorts of questions.
Sure, that's where you were going.
Oh, good times.
Yep. Good to see that despite the world going to hell, Lenny is still Lenny. You know, sometimes we do need a little bit of levity in the dark times. I suppose that's why I'm here. I'm gonna see if I can actually get over... Nope. Nope. Well, it was worth a shot. So yeah, obviously, I don't think I'm gonna be going for 100% with this one, unlike the other ones. If I do, I'm probably just gonna collect all this stuff off stream because, obviously, I'm not as familiar with this game as I am with the other ones. For one very good reason. This game was never released in Britain. I have no idea, honestly, as to the whole truth behind it, but I'm led to assume it has something to do with the fact that this game, Krome Studios was working with a new publisher compared to the other two. Instead of EA, they ended up trading one villain for another and signing with Activision to publish this game. And for some reason, it never released in Britain. No idea why. Ooh, what's this? This looks new. A water stone. That'll be useful in case I ever need a Vaporeon. In all seriousness, if I go in here, go into Rang Stones, this is new. Obviously we have the new Mono chassis, not a Rang. Interesting. Anyways, configure stones. Yeah, we have a whole new Rang system in this game. Instead of just how it is in the last game, we had all these different ranks which had different applications and uses. Here, you have a set amount of chassis with stone slots in them. And the stones, they're what give your ranks the ability. So I have a water stone, which basically turns my mono chassis into the equivalent of a frosty rang. Probably going to be keeping this on for the moment, just to see what happens, really, as we explore a little bit more. Obviously, there's another stone up there. So naturally, you can say the more the better, in this respect. There's another frame around here. Could be worse, I could be cursing while looking at a Chaos Emerald. Well, knowing Ty's Australian could be a lot worse in that respect. It's like I could dare repeat, but I probably shouldn't. Not on the stream. Where's that blatant for Chaos Emerald? Where's that blatant for Thunder Egg? Or something to that effect. Basically, just that, but Ty is now just the sniper from Team Fortress 2. With all his vocabulary and throwing jars at people full of stuff. Just stuff. Just stuff. No need to question it. No need to question the nature of Girati at all. I think there's some... Ah! More chromium orbs. Odd little fact here. In the original version of this game, as far as I'm aware, a lot of the collectibles didn't actually do anything. Like the chromium orbs. They were just there as a collectible and didn't really have any use like they did for buying maps like in the second game. For now, though, I'm just going to stop prevaricating about the bush and... Ah, look, the Rang shop is still up. In a destroyed shack. Let's hope our folks are still alright.
Oh, yay! My little
Looks like
cub
it.
is here.
Don't fuss over the boy, love. You'll embarrass him. Good to see you, son.
Good to see you too.
Bye. It's just when we heard you were back, we were so excited.
Now, we've made sure that we've got our full range of rangs. We figured you'd know what you need to stop the Quinkan.
And I've made you a sandwich.
Aww. You two are the best. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna go for the Lash Chassis. Try saying that 5 times fast. Yeah, we got various types of different stones. Firestone obviously gives you flame rank properties. Waterstone gives you frosty rank properties. Megastone, mega rank properties. It's fairly self-explanatory. Ultra Stone is the infra rank, basically. Basically just turns your rank choice into an... Yeah, we're gonna go for Lash Chassis, mostly because I like swinging on things.
Oh, I had my eye on that one.
I'm pretty sure you could just make your own, but yeah. Obviously, just like with the other HD re-releases, we have different skins. And the only one available to us is the original.
Oh, I had my eye on that one.
Come and see us again soon.
Which is just the only real... Well, it gives a use to the Krome modes at the very least. And if we go over here, skins and paints, buy skins. Look at that, just with the black and the red. He really is like a Chronomancer sniper. Yeah, we're gonna go for the original. Looks a little bit weird with the, with how the shorts actually look a little bit more just sort of utilitarian and commando, but... I still think they look pretty neat. Mate, Ranger Ken, you sound different again.
I know why these Quinkan are giving everyone so much trouble. It's because they have no natural predators.
Yeah, your whole disposition seems notably different compared to the other games. You seemed a lot more stoic in the other ones, as opposed to whatever this is. Obviously gonna need some stones capable of bashing through some... Anyways. Let's get a move on.
Hey, Tiger, you know, out of all the rank throwers I've seen, you're definitely one of them.
Definitely one of them.
I really love listening to you trying to talk tough. It makes me laugh.
Oh, he's so edgy.
He'd laugh too.
It sounds like you two go drinking together or something.
After seeing you fight, I reckon you've got all the skills you need to be a professional plumber. Just messing with you.
The fragile continuity. Just don't think too hard about it, alright? It's fine. It's Shadow. Yeah, one thing that I really don't get about Ridge here is that with a lot of the concept art and a lot of the promotional material for this game, and at least with regards to the HD re-release, it seems as though they really make a big deal about Ridge, even though he, as far as I'm aware, hardly has any impact on the story outside of the very beginning. It's kind of bizarre, really. Like, they make this big deal about this character who shows up at the beginning of the game and then is barely relevant afterwards. It just... I mean, I get he's a cool-looking character, but could you have maybe had him factor more in the plot if you're gonna make such a big deal about him? I think this is one of my favorite songs in the whole soundtrack. Just sounds so nice. Just love these sort of relaxing guitar sounds. It's great. Razorback Stream. Okay, that is pretty cool. Just becoming the icebreaker. The other time maybe we'll see it realized in TIE 5. That's something I've been wondering for a while, actually. Are we actually getting a TIE 5? Because it's not entirely... Also, yeah. You know that whole thing about the Shadow Gauntlet being the only thing that can kill Quinkan? Apparently they don't like the cold. Oops. I don't know, that just seems like a bit of an oversight on their account, on their end. The fact that you can just freeze them, they're absolutely helpless. It's just... It's kind of like Gen 1 Pokemon in that respect. Meaning that, yes, you can technically take out the Quinkan from range with this setup. Even better if you stack water stones, because I'm fairly certain with a lot of the stones in here, their abilities stack. So, we'll probably go into it a little bit later when they actually have stones, but for the time being, Let's just see where the road takes us. It's one way head to drive between regions of the big highway, or... Yeah! In the HD re-release, they marketed it as an open world game, which I kind of find hilarious, which... I mean, I guess is technically true, though, honestly... Part of me kind of feels it is a better open world, than a lot of stuff like Halo Infinite or Frontiers, even. Because you still got proper levels and stuff, at the very least, all with very distinct aesthetics. And it's the same sort of story here. Anyways, I think we're going the wrong way. Studio more or less confirmed they're working on something. Oh yeah, they did show they had a new engine, technically, though it's been a little bit since they really made much of a fuss about that, so not really sure what's going on there. I mean, maybe we'll get something out of it, maybe we won't. Okay, I'm just getting a little bit lost here, forgive me. Okay, so Mori's just sort of tucked away in a little corner over there. Well, I do kind of like the lighting in here. Definitely quite moody. Which I suppose is sort of the point, really. Just... I mean, granted, for a post-apocalypse, it doesn't look that different. There we go, Maury's watering hole. We're here. Yeah, it looks like this place is really gone to hell. He's living in a caravan, or is it a watering hole? So, petrol station. I always assumed watering hole was a stand-in for pub, basically. There he is. Hey, Maury.
I'm glad I caught you. You've got to come back to bush rescue, mate.
Ty, mate. I thought we'd lost you.
I thought I'd lost me too.
No way. Not after what he did to me. Got a better chance of cooking a sausage on a coal barbie than getting me back there.
But Maury!
I've made me mind up. I'm gonna win this race and then retire.
Well, it looks like we're just gonna have to ruin all his hopes and dreams. Sorry, Maury. Right. Gonna have to remember how to play this. Okay, so the controls are fairly similar to TS. Okay, so So drift is on... Oh, no. Yeah, drift is on A, which is kind of weird. Obviously, you have a little bit of short hop, which... Gonna have to get used to... Oh, no. Let me just check real quick. Options. Gamepad. Cart configuration. Okay, so there's no option for me to put hop and power slide on the left trigger. That's kind of a shame. Alright, I guess we're just gonna have to do this. So yeah, kart racing's back with a vengeance in this game. You know what? Restart race. There we... Cost you 100 opals. Be nice that house costs 2 million. Ah, yes. It's like your average house in London. With all new power-ups as well, good to know. I'm guessing that they felt the need to really make this Tyseum as legitimate a mascot as possible, which is why we have haha, funny kart racer. Just seems like a little bit... Oh wait, I forgot. This isn't actually a race. This is Demolition Derby, meaning we just have to kill everyone. There we go. We just have to be the last mammal standing. The last mammal standing will be the winner. You have to forgive me. I completely forgot about that. Meaning we might be here for a while, though. We'll see. Oh. Yeah, forgive me. I got. Wait, let me just go back and check. Is that Maury's yacht? Whose yacht is that? And what is it doing just in the middle of the puddle? Oh yes, Doom, which I'm pretty sure is just the blue shell. Or I suppose more accurately, the King Boom Boo nowadays. Yeah, admittedly I was a little bit confident going into this with the whole kart racing thing because, of course, I've been playing a fair bit of Crossworld, but honestly, just the drift being on the A button is kind of messing me up. It's not what I'm used to. I'm used to just being able to drift and accelerate on triggers. Alright. Get back here, you. I'm not done with you yet. Also, you used to being able to hold more than one power-up. That's gonna be kind of concerning. The last stronger standing will be the winner. This sandbag ain't big enough for both of us, and one of us has to go. Well, I agree. Oh yeah, I think you could just stand in the middle of the road and do that, and it's kind of... It is funny. Okay, flick. Man. Alright, I guess we're going through this again. We just have to keep going until Maury is defeated. Whatever that means. Okay, this time let everybody else go ahead. And then just pick up whatever else is left. Like that! Oh, I gotta feel bad for whoever... Oh, poor Shazza. I thought we were on the same team here. I mean, I get this is just kart racing side game, but come on. Sorry, Shazza. I'm sure he'll make it up to you, promise. As correct me if I'm wrong, I'm fairly certain that Ty and Shazza are just straight up in a relationship. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just heavily implied in the other games, so I think at this point it's just like, yeah, they just are. There isn't any sort of ambiguity like there is with Sonic and Amy / miscommunication. It's just conventional relationship, which obviously isn't the case with Sonic and Amy, but you get the point. They actually are a couple, which is more that can be said for Mario. I don't feel bad for the poor man. It's just everybody hates him nowadays, and Peach just put him in the friend zone. It's sad, really.
Hey, age before beauty.
Age before beauty. Respect your elders, mate. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a lot to do to catch up, even though... Not sure I really want to. Oh! Not sure what the fluff happened there. Oh, there we go. Don't mind me. Oh, blue tongue. Here, have a skull. Oh. You saw that, right? Just sort of seeing it just sort of jank out right there. How did I miss all of those? Hold still, you devil. You hold, hey, get out of the damn road, you're holding up the oh, he's got invincibility, great. You're holding up the stream, hurry up. I think you can basically just hold the drift here before you need to just release it for the boost. Also allows you to really sort of oh. Come back here and say that, why don't you? There we are, and coup de grace. That didn't do enough, I guess. Oh, you can shoot this behind you as well, right. It's like I'm learning all this sort of different stuff. So get over here, you. You will pay the price for your lack of vision. Yeah, no idea what exactly those landmine things he's dropping are, but they're annoying. There we go, we win. Here lie Maury's hopes and dreams.
You silly mug. What did you go and do that for? I had me watering hole riding on that race.
Oh no!
Oh no, Maury's homeless.
Dennis didn't say anything about...
Dennis, that stinker. I suppose now he thinks I'm going to rejoin Bush Rescue.
Why did you leave in the first place?
Why don't you ask Dennis?
Phew! Hi.
Oh yeah, it's like speak of the devil and he shall appear.
But I've also got some better news for you, Maury.
What? You've sewn sequins into the rest of me shirts.
I was sorry. But to make it up to you,
Typical
I brought your
Dennis.
watering hole back off the bank outright. It's all yours.
And coming straight out of Bush Rescue Funds.
Planned all along, didn't you?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, definitely had this planned.
Thanks, guys. I can't believe I nearly retired instead of helping Southern Rivers.
It's good to have you back. But the good news doesn't stop there. I'm also redecorating your watering hole for you.
Oh boy.
Right now, your velvet drapes are being fitted. So, I'd better run off and make sure that they match your new fuchsia coaster.
Some things never change, do they? Don't like that guy's face. Oh hey, Ultra Stone, so basically we have an Infrarang now. Also, yeah, you could just do this with the C-stick.
Oh, Ty! This is just terrible. When Bush Rescue disbanded, Julius was kidnapped by his evil Uncle Carlos.
Stand still, please.
And ever since, we finally tracked down Carlos's lair, and it's not pretty. He's put no thought into the interior decorations at all. You simply must save Julius from that ugly place.
Okay. Gonna be spending a lot of time in here, I think. Just going to Lash Chassis, Ultra Stone. So technically we have an Infrarang now, working basically like it does in... basically just the equivalent of having a level 1 Infrarang, basically. You just come up here. Suppose this is basically just act as a tutorial. Where it's like, look, hidden platforms lead to collectibles. Go find them. This way. Yeah, obviously I'm fairly certain in the original game they weren't this well hidden. It's just... I do quite like the effect on that, just like that sort of fluid look. There we go, Firestone. Obviously gonna put that on my last chassis and give us a Fire Whip. Heck yeah. Looks something out of Castlevania. Rude. Oh, so you can just keep swinging away at them like this and drilling them into the ground. Just like with the last Shrang in the second game. Down you go, back into the ground where you belong. I do kind of like it. Also, where is this coming from? Where is this going? Where is this coming from, Cotton Eye Joe? Yeah, I think this rail has always been sort of a mystery to me as to how it exactly works. Also, yeah, I think the last Shrine can just So much for the legendary Shadow Gauntlet. Just drilling enemies into the ground like the Looney Tunes cartoon also works just fine. Yeah, let's see where this leads, because I remember this being kind of annoying to actually get up. I don't think I actually know for a fact as to exactly how you are supposed to get up on that rail. We'll look around nonetheless. I think that you're supposed to... Actually, let me just check my surroundings. Maybe there's something here. There isn't anything here. I'm sure I'll figure that out sooner or later. For now, though, let's go and rescue Julius. Also, just... yeah, the last chassis, I'm probably gonna get a couple laughs out of just spinning enemies to death. Alright, and I think these are also new as well. These little, switches. It's like little fun pressure pads, which you hardly ever see anymore. I think for this little, whole thing, you just basically have to jump on the platforms which aren't sparking, as those will just disappear run underneath you. Very tiny platforms, I'm noticing. Yeah, I think big leap over to this one. I will admit this definitely makes a lot more sense for that one segment with the disappearing platforms in the last game. I, for the life of me, could not figure that one out. Excellent. Alright, let's see what's in... I was gonna say what's in the drink, but a little bit less of a dignified landing than I was expecting. Obviously, health works the same as it does here, where you can basically just refill your health by going underwater. It's like Mario 64, except a lot easier. Anyways, Julius should be in here, so let's go find him. Elevators featuring music from the previous games. That's cute. Hello? Maybe we should call these Philocene Thursdays. What do you reckon? Also, who is your assistant? I like her. I like how the previous game was building up Carlos to be a big deal, and he's just sort of a very minor antagonist here. Also a little bit of a joke. Alright, let's... Oh, somehow we got the Shadow Bunya back. It's fine. Don't ask questions. Look, they even added a little detail, the little klaxon lights retracting. Okay, time to beat up some more Quinkans. Right, so... for whatever reason, the pulse laser is just no longer an option to us. It was at the start of the game, but it isn't here. So I guess we're just gonna have to improvise a little bit. I don't think we have to worry too much, though. Considering we just gun these Quinkans down like it's Order 66. The dude is a koala just cuts down all the eucalyptus trees and waits. Shh. I mean, probably, but still. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm making a little bit of a mess of the place. I never actually realized there was environmental destruction in here. Somehow. Okay, more enemies. Oh look, we got the Uber frills back from the second game. You remember those? I guess they're still just here now. So much for all those people in Baramudji that got turned into ice cubes. Just living a constant life of ice-cold agony. Yeah, it feels kind of weird for them being here. I mean, obviously they're cool enemies, but still, just plot-wise, it's just a little bit odd. Considering I was led to assume that the whole Uber Frill thing was resolved in the second. But then again, Uber Frills were showing up before they were technically formally introduced, lore-wise, so I don't know. Here in Fall, the claws are worse off founders for creature isn't good at staying alive. Also find it kind of weird that these magma... Funny ragdoll. Yeah, these lava Quinkans die when they fall in lava. Figure that one out. It's like they spit fire, but if you throw them into the fire like this, like it's Mount Doom, then they just scream and die like they're Anakin. Do not remember. Ah, then you probably only played the first game. Like, these have been a thing since the start of the second game. We had a battle mech with a powerful ground pound.
What? That is not possible.
Nah, more just very unlikely.
We had a deal, Carlos. Where's Julius?
True. We did have a deal.
But I'm altering the deal. Pray that I don't alter it any further.
So hand him over.
I've considered it. And I'm not going to let him go.
I just realized also, I'm pretty sure he's wearing plaid. Oh. Hey, Sheza.
What? Where? Time, you're alive.
Play 1, 2, and also didn't know they were a third game. I don't think a lot of people did, considering obviously it wasn't released in the UK.
Julius free.
No worries. Good plan.
Bye, Uncle. See you at Christmas.
He just seems so benign about the whole thing as well. Now look at that, another water stone.
So then I said, oh, time. We can't reform Bush Rescue if we don't have our pilot. That brave little Kiwi Duke was on a mission when he was forced to land behind.
This is so stupid.
Your mission, Ty, is to bring Duke back alive.
Alright, it's time for me to go mess with stones a little bit more. I get to show what happens when you put more than one type of stone in a rang. That's gonna be interesting. Obviously, just water stone here, lash chassis. It's basically the freezer rang now. I've only just started the game and I already have a freezer rang. Something which could take on Uber frills without much issue. I mean, granted, it's the freezer rang, which is probably one of the weaker ones to combat, but still. So stop shaking your phone while we're talking. Okie doke. Ah. Oh yes, I remember this little particular area as being hell enough. You remember that area with the wetlands with all the spiders? It's time for round 2, baby. Charge! Oh. Charge! This is what I think of you and your arachnophobia. Yeah, so it seems that close rank combat doesn't trigger the freeze rank effect, weirdly enough. Anyways, hey Goober. Goober Steve.
Do you know where I put my Goober juice? Don't worry, I remember.
I remember.
I hid it in my Goober juice box. Do you know where I put my Goober juice box? Of course you don't. You're just a talking orange bath mat.
I take offense to that.
You know where I put my orange bath mat?
I don't think I want to... Ooh. Well, never mind. I guess I'm going back to Firestones. Thank you very much, Goober Steve. Obviously, I'm putting Firestones on this thing. Yeah, you can see here by the red outline that basically means these two are non-compatible. Obviously, Fire and Water, Flamerang and Frostyrang cancel each other out. But there we go, now we have a Lavarang. Splendid. Let's keep going. The perfect thing for dealing with all these hordes of spiders. Yeah, this really feels like something you would get in a Castlevania game. It's like a sort of whip weapon that shoots flames. And I'm not complaining, it's pretty awesome. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure there was another thing back down in Carlos's lair since we're here. Again, probably not gonna get everything, but I can at least showcase some things. I have 100% of this game before, technically, though I don't think that's really saying much, because guides and whatnot. Still apparently not hot enough to melt metal. Unless it's those incredibly weak blast doors on Boss Cass's robot in the last game. I mean in the first game.
Ty the Tasmanian tiger, I've been expecting you.
We've been expecting you.
That was quite a stunt you pulled. You'll be back.
Also hearing Ride of the Tasmanians in the background. Love it. So yeah. You can just go back in here and just fight more, I think this is the way in which you gain a lot of opals. It's like we don't have any of the exploits like we did in the first game, and in the second game where you could just get infinite opals, so instead here we just have the arena. Also, you can come in here for a free Firestone. At least I think it's a Firestone. Yes, it is. I'm not sure as to whether or not having three or more Firestones on a chassis actually changes anything. It's like some types of stones stack up to 3 times, some only stack up to 2, and I think the quote-unquote elemental stones are the ones which only stack up to 2, with the rest of them having, I suppose, the more utility-based ones stacking up to 3. I think an example of that is the warp one, which obviously we won't be getting to in this, we won't be getting to for a while, I think. Don't try it. Oh yeah, I could just sort of snipe them from here, can't I? Tee-hee. Me personally, I wouldn't worry too much about doing these arenas outside of getting the free stone from them until you're sort of later on in the game, since obviously with the sort of stuff you can get in terms of stones and power-ups and whatnot, you can sort of trivialize these. Okay, I think that's all of them. Yeah, I don't remember as to whether or not the previous games had funny ragdolls like this, but I'm certainly glad these ones do. Just... That's it, just sink. Honestly, kind of brutal in a way, when you think about it. Just gunning down these aliens on the streets of Baltimore. I just noticed as well, it looks... he actually shoots from his finger. Nice little victory animation, even though we don't have the shadow beam. And yeah, we just get a whole bunch of opals for doing that. Okay, enough of that. Let's actually proceed. I reckon I'm going to be doing that a fair bit. Okay, I think this is technically going to be the first actual level. I think. You can tell because it has the same loading zones from the second game. Balloon's money acquired. Well, they are... the opals are... certainly, Oh. It's this music again from the second game. The weird music. But yeah, loading zone. And here we get another one of my favorite tracks in the whole game. Just love the more relaxed guitars in these soundtracks. I always think they sound great. Uh-oh, time. What are you timing me on, game? What are you timing me on, game? Okay, it was just those platforms. Nothing to worry about. I'm not sure they're supposed to be flickering like that. Anyways, let's see what fire does to these... Okay, so... I guess fire... they, are kind of okay with fire, but ice... they don't find nice. Good to know. I suppose it makes sense considering the last rang isn't necessarily a combat rang. Generally more suited for... Ooh. They have a Krome more by the looks of it. It looks like some sort of Lashrang hoop, and... Oh, hello. Hello, what have we here? Yeah, Lashrang basically works the same as it does in the second... Feels as though just a whole bunch carries over from the second game. It's almost as though they're in the same engine. Oh hey, you finally made it! Welcome to, me wandering through the Australian wilderness for a fair bit. How have you been? Just casually making things explode as we do. I want to assume that, adding firestones does more damage. Could be wrong, though. Obviously, just having them, just whacking them once, having them spin in place is funny. It's like I can't be touched as you go into a T-pose. Enjoying Stranger Things, the game? I mean, you say that. Now I'm just picturing Ty and the gang just playing Dungeons and Dragons. How do you think that'd pan out? Something tells me not well. Granted, probably wouldn't be as chaotic as some other series, I can imagine, but generally speaking, just... I don't imagine it's gonna end well. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, I suppose it's one way of putting it. I suppose it's something that people nowadays just can't seem to get the grasp of. Would be entertaining to... Yeah, I'd definitely say so. I am quite curious to see how that would go, though. I think there's something up there, but I don't think we can quite reach it yet. Yeah, there is kind of a strange effect there. Also, yeah, even this early on, we can trivialize basically endgame enemies from the first game. Ones which originally required a whole battle mech to fight. I don't see you there. That's what I thought. I have eyes, you see. Making fairly decent progress, methinks. Yeah. Already it feels as though I'm really bringing doomsday to this whole place, but sort of leaves me to wonder. How come Sly couldn't do any of this? It's just like that same Sonic Forces problem. We have characters which are equally capable as the main protagonist, and yet they don't seemingly do anything. I mean, granted, I'm fairly certain in that respect Shadow is worse, considering he just disappears for 6 months. Whereas Sly, I'm guessing, it's always led to assume he has been around, but I guess hasn't been really able to do much, aside from just, I guess, keep everything held together. Obviously, we're going to need something to emulate the Warparang for that, and something to emulate the Kaboomerang. A lot of stuff which we won't be able to access until later. If I Game Master was playing D&D more than showed to pick them all going to a bar together. Every D&D fight can be solved with a shrink down and tossed into a bag of holding. I mean, you say that. I don't think it's something which is really cropped up in a lot of our games. I mean, then again, we are usually going up against multiple opponents, so you're just going to have a whole bunch of reduced persons or reduced person mass on hand, at which point you probably have a whole bunch of other options on hand. Like Disintegrate. Or, you know, just Haste. Everything can be solved with a Haste. Yeah, basically, yeah, this one I've basically just been conditioned into being that one player who will always take Haste over Fireball. It's like, I know Fireball is sort of the premium level 3 spell, but Haste just allows you to do so much more. Just want to check real quick. Because it feels as... Let me just check the call sheet map. Game totals. Okay, I don't think we have to worry about any disguised frills in this game. Which is nice. Oh, look at all these skulls. Skulls everywhere. Didn't think I'd actually make that. Can I make this? No, I'm guessing there's going to be another way to get that Firestone. For the time being, let's just push forward. Oh no! You've been stuck in this horrible firefight for 6 months.
Ty, is that you?
Yes! I was standing a second ago and now... oh, sick flip.
Dead? Welcome back, sir. You fought gallantly. I'm very...
This really
isn't the time, mate. I'm here to
Are
rescue.
you, he's literally just standing on his side.
I can't make it, Ty. I've ballywell gone and sprained my ankle.
I've been put on the Z-axis, I'm afraid, Ty.
Go on. Save yourself. Okay. Wait, Ty. You're supposed to say, I could never leave you, or not on my watch, or some heroic line or other, and then save me.
Why do his goggles have eyebrows?
Go on without me. Save yourself.
Never! I could never! Ever! Leave you?
That'll do. Come on, let's get out of here.
This guy is just a Kiwi with no arms. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, I like the writing in this game. I think that's the main thing that differentiates it from something like Shadow the Hedgehog. It's legitimately funny. It's like the funniest of the games. I kind of love it.
Watch out, sir! Incoming! Evasive action!
I know, they were just right on top of me in that cutscene, and now they're just sort of lumbering about. Hands off my friend. You'll not take my Kiwi alive. Or kill him for that matter. Okay, we're good. I think. You good? Tiny ostrich. Look at that sick flip. He's so cool and edgy.
Let's go!
Oh yeah, I think, could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain this, in the soundtrack, this song is called Black Kiwi Down. In a reference to, the song in the film, obviously. And, behold, we now have an escort mission. We have to go and, I don't think we have to worry too much about Duke's health or anything. Just we just gotta clear the way, which I'm pretty sure means more than just Sparta kicking all these Quinkan into the abyss. Very nice. I feel like he was cut enough. They were created by the bird maker guy. You mean God? Well, we all know he has a sense of humor.
Tell my chopper I love her.
I mean, I'm fairly certain your chopper's sort of in a fiery pit at the moment, but he's still just stood there.
To make it, Ty.
Alright, just try not to speak too much on the way here. You're going to annoy the chat.
Chopper, I love her.
Oh yeah, now we got this little interesting little segment. Rude. That's what you get. We've got to make it. Oh no, my ankle. That's what I'm hearing a lot of right now. You know, I'm gonna have a little look around, actually. See what else we could... Can you fold it? There we go. Can you fall down? Okay, let's see what else we got here. Obviously some health. We could very much use some health. I mean, obviously you can tell that in this post-apocalypse isn't too bad. We still got wallabies hopping around with their one brain cell. Let's see, anything else around here? Fairly certain Duke's just going to be taking his sweet time lolloping over here. Is there any... Ah, Bilby. Figured there was something around here. Where even are you at this point, Duke?
You're a real hero, sir.
You're a real hero, sir. You're still all the way back here, man. Come on. Keep up. Perpetual sideways mouse smoke always makes it look like he's gritting his teeth because he's running. I mean, unlike me, Ty actually has toe beans, I'm pretty sure, so I don't think it's too bad. I just feel bad for Kiwis with this. They're super small and lay eggs almost as big as them. That's gotta be just the most painful thing imaginable. Just trying to pass something as big as yourself. I'm not trying to leave you, you're the one who's leaving yourself.
You're a real hero, sir.
Yeah, tell me that once we get out of here. That's it, nice and easy down this... Can you please not stop once I get like 5 meters away? Right, fine, I'll jog. That seems to work better.
You're a real hero, sir.
Okay, now we get more pressure pads by the looks of it. That's it, on you get, buddy. I'll try you. I'll do what I can to keep the Quinkan off your back. Okay, so I think adding stones to your things makes them do more damage. Good to know. Or maybe it's just these ones are a lot weaker than the other ones. I don't know. The egg forms and squished out to something you can barely eat a thing for 3 or 4. Oh. Oh, okay. Quite the peculiar sense of humor, then. Okay, I think that's the way we're supposed to be going, so let's hop on here. Get up on that thing, Kiwi. Get up on that thing, Duke. Last pressure pad brings that platform over here. Well, at least you don't have to worry about him having a health bar, at the very least. That's a relief. The slowest platform in the history of slowest platforms. Aside from that one in Final Egg. Just like that.
We made it! Yes, we made it! We made it to the top of a dead-end cliff! No,
Relax, I could glide. Also, how did the ship manage to fit down there? How does that work? You think you get rolling a D20 when making Kiwis? Oh, definitely. G'day, Maury. Welcome to the spin dryer.
Quinkan have secretly been growing a weapon called a flying fortress.
A flying fortress? That's no good. It's like rolling a 1 or a 4, but rolling a 20 for egg size.
Go and see Duke, and he'll brief you on the capabilities of the new Gunyip.
Ah, yes, the Gunyip. The whole new mechanic here. I think first and foremost we're gonna head back to town and get some upgrades. You know, maybe get the new duo ring as well while we're at it. Seems like the sort of time to be buying upgrades at the very least. I mean, that's a bunch of muns. I could probably get like 1 level 2 rank from Sly in the first game. Not the first. I'm getting mixed up. It's the second game. Let's just get back to town real quick. I will say though, this is a pretty powerful combo. Just especially with how fast these Lasherens can come out. How quick. Just the attack interval on the Lasherang seems super quick. So. Obviously, there is a particular set of stones which I'm pretty sure are sort of built for the Lash chassis, but we'll see nonetheless. This experience of Kiwi was an odd show Rocket Power where Kiwi kept stealing someone's Vegemite sandwich. That's like the most Australian thing ever. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised Vegemite isn't a thing in this game. I mean, you'd think that they'd be all about Vegemite in this universe, but I guess not. Duo chassis.
Be careful with that.
And let's... Remember when I rang you last? Remember when I said I rang you last? I lied.
See us again soon.
I mean, I certainly imagine the Kiwis are cute. I'm pretty sure that's part of the job description. Anyways. Interesting looking van.
Hi! Don't tell me you've forgotten me. I'm Naomi, Shaz's little sister. When the Queen
Oh yeah, I remember you from the second game. In the fact that you were just an NPC in Burramudgeon with nothing... with no real, knowledge as to who you were. Anyways. This is where you get all your Bunyip upgrades. Also, more skins. Presumably for the Gunyip and for whatever this is. For now, though, let's just buy some more stuff. So, grab grenade, I think we're gonna need that. Thermo cannon, sure. We'll go with that. She's pretty cute. I bet if they give it I bet they give the Pokemon treatment and call it ketchup, like how the rice balls were called donuts. I mean, to be fair, they did call them rice balls in another episode, but I get what you mean. Yeah, that's what I think we're gonna do. Actually, how many Ultra Stones do we have? I want to check real quick. Okay, we still have the one. So... Duorang is going to be our Lavarang. Monorang is going to be our Frosty Rang. Actually, now that I think about it, probably for going up against Quinkan... This probably makes a little bit more sense, considering you could probably just freeze more stuff. Yeah, okay. Sure, why not? Let's go with that. I wonder if there's someone at Sega Sonic Team regrets Rouge like Miyazaki regrets anime. Oh, most certainly. That I do not doubt. I mean, especially given a lot of the mods in Crossworlds. Just seeing a lot of the mods I have of Crossworlds, of a lot of the various female characters especially, it's just... I'm fairly certain someone at Sonic Team's like, oh, what have we created? Ah. So now we have, this thing. The Crab Mercible. Yeah, the pickup is gone, and instead now we have whatever this is. It's a crab! So yeah, it's like the pickup segments in, the second game, except now you can jump, launch missiles, and punch things. Me, personally, I do still prefer the pickup segments, just, for the, for lack of a better word, the vibe that it gives. Just a nice relaxing drive around Southern Rivers. With this, just, you know, just taking a massive crab robot through an active war zone. That can be pretty fun as well. Anyways, I think the plot is over here. Windy Plains. This is not where I'm supposed to be. Let's just, call sheet, experimental cart, Quinkan Armada. It's not really showcasing where it actually is, so I'm guessing we're just gonna have to run around a fair bit till we find it, I guess.
Hi, mate. We've just received word. Hi. The Quinkan have launched an aerial assault on some country town.
What have we done? Yeah, exactly. Sure, someone said the same about Star Fox Adventures with Crystal. I mean, I don't doubt that either. It's like the 2000s were a crazy time, man. Obviously, I wish we would go back to that, but naturally, I doubt we will. I think... Where are we supposed to be going? Here's the map. Okay, so I was going in the correct direction. I feel like rolling a d20 for character creation is potentially funny and... Well, yeah. You could definitely create some... I think that's the thing a lot of... I think that's the thing about metas, really. For lack of a better term. It's that... For a lot of people... Obviously, a lot of people like to have the sort of most optimal strategy, most effective strategy available. Basically, obviously everybody knows... Oh yeah, I remember this particular segment. I remember this one being an absolute pain. Needless to say, I don't really like platforming in the Crab Mercible. Mostly because, unlike in the other game, unlike just doing normal platforming, you can't really control your jumps all that well. You just do that sort of weird, freaky front flip. Also, you don't really have to worry about falling in the water with this thing. Good enough. I think a good example of that is with a lot of the choices I made for team choices in Yellow Legacy, where a lot of the Pokemon aren't exactly the best, at least in the standard game, but I still enjoy playing them with them as anyway, because they offer more of a challenge to you and make the whole thing a lot more interesting if you would just... Make the whole thing more interesting as opposed to just one-shotting everything with Alakazam's Psychic. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Yeah, I think this is where we're supposed to be, but let's go down here first. Oh, it's the crabs from the first game. Do I have anything that can actually damage? No, I don't. Alright, I guess we'll just, Ready Jukes. And now we actually have Goobo Berries as collectibles, yes. Which also didn't do anything in the vanilla game. The original version for the PlayStation 2. Anyways, hello. Let's just get in the ship.
Things were starting to look grim for New Barramudgee with all those fortresses flying about. You've got to come. Quickly, sir. What am I doing?
Well, I'm already in the plane.
Just come with me.
Realistically, the crab tree tools to smack people with. That would be funny. So yeah, we have fighter jets now.
With both air-to-air and air-to-ground munitions capabilities. You should have no worries taking on even the hardest of evil spirit invasions. In you hop.
Just watch out for the color orange. But I am orange? Oh no!
There's no time. Besides, there's no simulation like the real thing, sir.
You're gonna die.
Okay.
Okay, so destroy flying fortresses as quickly as possible. Watch out for flying the flying fortresses and incoming enemies. To see the gun, just look at the pause menu, damn it, if you want. We don't have time, just look at the menu. Okay, so Bunyip Cannon, Crab Mercible, Extreme Bunyip. Okay, so that's back from the second game. Gunyip controls. X button to fire your machine gun. Y for boosts. A for aerial maneuvers. B for bomb. So this key is a DIY kind of self-proclaimed pilot. Well, that's an interesting way of putting it, really. Okay, so it appears that on my controller, A and Y are switched, where the A is the boost, And Y is the evasive maneuvers. Also, yeah, you get power-ups here. Like the warp thing, which I'm pretty sure just slows down time. I feel they really were super proud of this whole game mode thing, because I know that for the unreleased prototype for TIE 4, that they did make it a, they really did want to focus on the whole gun yip thing. Which, I mean, in terms of all the particular sort of gameplay styles they've made for these games, this one isn't actually all that bad. Like, obviously, you're just stuck on a 2D plane here, but still. You can have fun with it. Pew 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 pew. Oh. Wouldn't be surprised if me with a grenade and a hammer and a cold and a boomstick. Like, I'm surprised that isn't actually a thing in this universe, considering in the second game we had a boomerang which was literally just put together with popsicle sticks. I mean, obviously that wasn't, in the original game, it was a Kickstarter bonus, but you get what I mean. There's a boomerang which is literally just a whole bunch of sticks put together. I'm pretty sure you can make a lot of things into a boomerang. I kind of wish if we did get a TIE 5, we would see a lot more creative boomerang ideas, or just a lot of more creative weaponry in general. I mean, saying that, I wouldn't mind them actually going back and testing out this whole chassis and stone mechanic, because honestly I kind of like the customization. Considering your boomerangs are well, yeah. Okay, so Firebomb is basically just upgraded bombs. Feels as though the range on this machine gun isn't exactly the most, effective, for lack of a better word. Okay, so boost is basically just... it's on a meter. Yay, we win! And you have the crowd tanks open and it shell like a ladybug. Down it goes into a farm, just like in every other movie.
I knew you could do it, sir. We showed those Quinkan what's what. Huh?
Yeah, we gave him what, 5.
I still wish you'd have showed me what's what first.
There's no time to explain, Ty. With the pacing of this game, I don't even have time to explain why I don't have time to explain.
Some worried mums. It seems a bunch of kids have gone missing.
Oh no.
What their folks say, these kids refuse to stop racing their little carts, even during Quinkan attacks. You'll know when you found them. They answer to the name of the Redback Gang.
Well, that sounds kind of cute. Let's go see what these Redback hooligans are up to. I think we may have accidentally bumped into them earlier. I'm willing to call you boomerangs flamey whirlies. That sounds like some sort of firework, gonna be honest. Like something you'd see... probably not something you'd see in a Chinese firework factory, but... sort of the same vibe, really. Okay, so you do just have to mash the launch missile button. Good to know. Good to know that I can just run around just raining doomsday and everything. That's nice. Pew, pew, pew. Also, yeah, apparently this thing has infinite ammo. Somehow they managed to fit an infinite number of missiles into the dinky little claws of this crab. Figure that one out. Can we rig a jet engine to the crab? Well, you probably won't like the results, but if we get the chance, I'd definitely be for that. Anyways, it seems like these little hooligans. G'day, mates.
Hey, guys. Hey, have you seen a bunch of little kids playing with some toy carts?
Kids!
Toy carts!
Little! Yeah, they got a cute little name for their playgroup. They call themselves the Redback Gang. Oh, cute.
Ty, where the hell did this come from?
The Redback Gang!
Yeah, whoops.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. It's just that your families are worried about you. You might want to think about
Get a
heading home.
jet-powered Beyblade.
Here! Shut up, Redback Jack! Listen here! No one tells Redback Ross what to do! But I got an idea. We've just built this experiment.
Ah yes, experimental cart.
That's totally sick. It's got shock-resistant shockies, turbo turbines.
Don't forget the nuclear powered
Nuclear steering.
We're not even sure if it's drivable! Why don't you find out for us?
Sounds like fun. I'll have a crack at it.
And Ty doesn't question anything about the nuclear-powered steering. Okay, turns different to a normal kart, so it would be hard to win. In which, as far as I'm aware, you don't have to drift. Kinda wish that you could use this in normal kart racing. Yeah. Drift super tight. They say it'll be hard to win, but, not really. Oh, whoa, Nelly. So yeah, I don't think you need to necessarily bother with drifting. And that being said, I'm just generally quite bad at this, so... That's that nuclear-powered steering for you, I suppose. Just... It's like, imagine if I had something like this in Cross Worlds. Something which could corner this insanely. Robotnik would be the sort of character to have nuclear-powered steering on his... So I think he got a slight advantage over the other racers, exactly.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Well, I've got to admit, you're alright, mate.
You gotta be kidding! You're not going to give that little rat the prize, are you?
I think he should get the prize. He's cute.
He gets the prize, but that's it. Now get out of here before I change my mind.
Alright, whatever you say, buddy. Another so many Firestones to add to my collection.
What are you doing standing about, mate? Those Quinkan don't need any more of a head start. Go meet Sly at the Spy Wing.
Alright, let's go and see what Sly wants. The only mission we have left on the board, so... I think I know what this one is, but... We'll wait till we actually get there. Oh wait, I could just do this on the map. Surely this is the most effective means of navigating the environment. Having half my screen covered up by the map. It's just like driving normally. It's just like being lost in the outback, constantly looking at the map. You know, back before we had sat-nav. I'm just reminded of that one Garmin commercial where the guy's looking at the map and it just keeps expanding until it turns into this massive gaijin. That's how it was for people back in the day, before sat-nav was invented. Just the entire inside of their cars were just being consumed by infinite amount of maps. It's like the end of Akira. Well, it seems like something's up here. Seems like these poor blighters are having a hard time holding back this... Well, yeah, this basically just is a war zone, isn't it? Also, yeah, remember the whole thing about the Shadow Bunyip Gauntlet being the only thing which can defeat Quinkan? Apparently, hitting them with the crab also works. So much for the legendary Shadow Bunyip Gauntlet. It's like there's so many other ways in which you can defeat these Quinkans. sure there's still someone around here somewhere. Oh. What else am I missing here? I do have to wonder. Yeah, let's just mow all these idiots down. Then maybe the truth will be revealed to me. Also, yeah, zombies with guns by the looks of it. At least those look like guns. Anything else around here? Oh, there we go. And in doing that, oh, the back out here opens up. Just get a nice local prize for our troubles. Nice. Alright, coming through. Back into the windy plains. Well, I thought we'd dealt with all these flying fortresses. Why are they still here? Just turning everything into War of the Worlds. Cockatiel way. I'm not entirely... I think these were also in the original version of the game. I think this is where the whole, names of different areas of the map came from, which was later backported into Ty 2. Anyways. Hey! Let's get the satellite strike. Since we can buy that now. Along with... let's get... I am the knight! I don't know whose name becomes the Lord.
See you, Ty.
Hey Sly, how have you been?
So bro, you ready to jump out of a speeding jet, riding a 3-ton mechanical bunyip to battle the Quinkan commander? A vicious fighting machine that we know nothing about?
Sounds like a typical Sunday doing Helldivers. I remember going to Disney World just having a GameCube or the conversions and making a portable brick Game Boy. I mean, portable GameCube sounds pretty awesome, actually. I don't think I'd do it with mine, but sounds pretty awesome. Just funny brick cube. I mean, then again, I'm fairly certain that my Retroid can stream at least most GameCube games, so I think I'm satisfied with that. Grab grenade. Okay, I think I bought the wrong thing, because I think... Okay, now I remember. The satellite strike was for the thermo bunyip, now that I think about it. Well, so yeah, welcome to the exclusive bunyip levels. I'm fairly certain you come to these twice. I think the supply room will... Okay, so don't have to go back there. Let's have a look around here then. And once again, we get hit with this fire and ice aesthetic, which makes no sense. Just... Oh yes, just ice bridge over molten lava. Try figuring that one out. Please tell me the mech is called Punchy Walkie. No, unfortunately it's just the Shadow Bunyip. You can tell because it has the cool and dark and edgy red and black color scheme. Like the Chronomancer. Or Shadow. It just seems so weird in all honesty. Just... You'd think stuff as edgy as this would seem out of place in this universe, but... I don't know, I think it may be just because of how hard this game tries, but it kind of works. And look at that, another water stone. Lovely. Missed opportunity. I will admit, though, once again, definitely do miss the battle bunyip from the second game. Oh, so yeah, we can try out the gravity grenade against these guys. I don't think it's necessarily best for combat, but we can try. Look at him just walking towards all these guys all stanced up. Ready to go, ready to rock and roll. As he's piloting that thing with motorbike handles. Okay, so Grab Grenade doesn't actually damage them. Good to know. Or does it? It doesn't have these things don't have health bars, so it's kind of difficult to tell. Whatever, just... gunning them down works all the same. Doon. I feel there should be a collectible at in this dead tree. You oh. You reckon? Anyways, let's try some more gravity grenade. Immediately I just lose aggro on them. At least it has a better torso movement than a lot of running animations. Yeah, that is kind of wild, actually. It's like the running animation has a lot of weight to it. Even though, once again, I have no idea how he drives this thing with motorbike handles. Look at that, like a scythe. Beautiful. Okay, over the bridge by the looks of it. I'm sure nothing will go wrong here. It's like, oh no, more fire, Quinkan. That might possibly melt the bridge. Great camera angle, this. Okay, so... it does, power off after a while. Just, the gauge starts rapidly decreasing after a few seconds. Good to know. Alright, fine, I'll just do this. Into the abyss you go. Into the abyss. There, get a face full of laser death. It's kind of a shame that it has such a slow startup, because it would be cool to just sort of combo it into, use as the end of the melee combo, just sort of stagger them with the punches and then just blast them in the face. Sounds like it would be an awesome prospect, but unfortunately no. That's just Batman's amazing body control. It is kind of wild now, you figure. Well, now that you mention it, just... I mean, I could just shrug and say they don't make them what they used to, but that's sort of an understatement, really. Okay, so comboing it into the laser does kind of work. Mostly just doing it for stall points more than anything. Get over here, you. Okay, so no idea what's going on with where the laser goes. What is going on with the laser? Where does it think it's being aimed? Okay, I'm just gonna keep punching you. Let's go back to the pulse laser, actually. I think that's probably the more... I think haha funny pew pew gun is probably the better play. Also, yeah, I didn't actually realize this still had the tie head here, which obviously is acting here more as just a health restore. Ooh, what's this? This funny looking egg thing. Let's see what happens when I do this. Now it's... Alright, I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. Let's go over these, paradoxes. It's like, oh yes, snow-capped platforms of molten rock. I don't get it either, but... Anyways, that looks like the commander, so let's go and fight him. Hello. Of course, summons his mooks. From what I recall, this was fairly tough in hardcore mode, mostly just because you had to, keep your distance. For some reason, he constantly turns his back on you, which is his weak point. And yeah, you can just shoot him in the back. Comfortably. Just obviously, they don't really plan you to have upgrades at this point, so naturally, you can just shoot him with your little finger gun, like a 4Kids edit of Yu-Gi-Oh! I think that's a good way of putting it. It's just this thing shoots lasers like it's in a Yu-Gi-Oh! Episode. Like, I've never actually noticed that he just shoots it out of his fingers before. It's hilarious. Also, I'm about to die, I just noticed. Okay, he dead. Planning anything funny for Halloween? I mean, I figured this was fairly Halloween-y. This is why I opted to do it in October.
I've got a funny feeling I'll be back here soon.
You hear that, audience? It's like they're telling you, Doug. Don't worry, you'll be back here soon enough to get more collectibles.
Worse than I feared. Until now, we'd only heard of the Quinkan attacking New Burramudgee. But we've started getting reports of devastation from all over Southern Rivers. We can't get help to anyone, though, because of this big meanie they call Hexaquin.
Hexaquin, ooh, spooky.
Anyone leave the area? Could you go and show him that I'm the one in charge?
Alright, it's a demonic invasion, kind of forgot with all the robots and jets. Yeah, you two tend to kind of forget about that. Anyways. Here we go, it's Nucleon Shield. That's the one I meant to get. And still don't have enough for any of the Gunyip skins, so we're just going to go off and fight Hexaquin, I suppose. You know, unless you would want to spend like 30 minutes trying to get that one water stone, how about it? Let's go see if I can find it again. And you can see just how good in quotations... Oh, there's a platforming challenge here. Let's have a look what's over here. Now this seems fairly simple enough. Just a whole bunch of pallets stacked on top of one another. I mean, obviously this is early days, so obviously it's gonna get harder from here, but... really feels like something I would have just come across in the second game. It's kind of nice, really. Also, yeah. you can just stand here and just walk on midair. And there we go. Now we have enough to get the stuff I want. What did they do to slay the raccoon? I thought he was a raccoon. I mean, he is a raccoon. For some reason, Cooper was deemed offensive in Europe, so over here he's called Sly Raccoon.
Tie.
Yeah, let's just get the Nucleon Shield, and... yeah, let's get the camo. Why not?
See you, Ty.
So you... You don't know me. Nobody knows me. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Proper militant-like. Now it really is TIE forces. Let's see how far we can get into the game without this looking completely ridiculous. Also, I should probably find some water soon, because I look like I'm about to die. I mean, the funny thing is, obviously, I was more of a GameCube kid, so didn't really grow up with, I suppose, what many people would call the platforming gods. You know, no real Crash outside of Wrath of Cortex, no Spyro, no Ratchet and Clank, no Sly Cooper, no Jak and Daxter. It really feels as though I missed out on a whole bunch, and I kind of want to see if I can possibly. I'd like to, I'd like the opportunity to play through them at some point, even though I am sort of more known for GameCube games, which, I mean, I suppose I'm counting this one. The last hair platformer. I'm already a diamond, Sly. Bro, what's that thing on your end? Are you seriously trying to cut it off? Why? I have no idea where I'm going with this. I will say, well, that really does sort of complete the sort of edgy look, doesn't it? Just... especially with the eyeliner there. Really is more of the Hot Topic sort. I will say, though, I have no idea what they'd go for with the direction for TIE 5. So close. Yeah. Of all the things I do remember about this game, I remember not liking this segment a whole bunch. I don't think there's many platforming sections like this with the Crab Mercible, but this one, I remember not really enjoying all that much. To say the least. Yeah, exactly. Platforming is super awkward with this thing. Okay. And we just do that. And there we go. I think we just have to make one more jump. I don't think we even need to jump. There we go. And not all that just for a water stone. Alright, let's go fight Hexaquin. But first, let me just, get some more ice stones in here. Okay then, we're off. Snapping on the tie is really satisfying, at least. Would expect to be a bit more metallic? I could see that. Yeah, I will say that it is definitely satisfying to just mash this. Just like giving them the big slappy. Okay, I think Hexaquin is through here, so Dunny over here. Let's venture into the abyss. Into purple. Now that's a pretty funky texture. It moves. It moves under my feet. Is it alive? Maybe. I don't really know all that much about the Quinkan. Oh. Sort of feels like we stepped into a completely different game. Decided to call Stabby Leggy. Oh, you and your funny names. Yeah, it's very purple in here. Almost like they messed up the exposure. Or the fog, rather. Oh look, it's another zombie field. Let's smash it up. Wait, it speaks?
And that's not your gate. It belongs to the people of Southern Rivers.
He's not questioning this at all.
You will cross over to the other side soon enough, Ty.
Oh, thanks.
I didn't mean the gate.
He's so dumb. It's great. Anyway, it's time to run. Yeah, I think the main thing here is basically just, reenacting the Rancor fight from Return of the Jedi. You pass through these gates. And you slam his stubby little feet into them so he takes damage. In your own time, fella. Okay, he's schmoving. He's moving. You know, this isn't really doing much favors for you, buddy. Oh. Okay, phase 2. Let's see what you got for me now. Okay, I don't think you want to run into those. No idea what they are, but they're not friendly. Oh, he can split up by mitosis and make Mario Party games. And then you just hit him after that, okay. So yeah. Decently tough boss fight, actually. Obviously, not the toughest thing in the world. Just, a nice challenge. As this game seems to be a lot harder than the other ones. I still have no idea what those things are supposed to be coming out of the ground. Are they like, is it supposed to be tendrils? Is it supposed to be like zombie frills he's having dig through the ground? No idea. Ow. Okay, you got anything new for me, buddy? Phase 3. Oh, he's getting mad. Just casually just charging into walls, the mad lad. You got anything more for me, buddy? You got anything more? Oh. I wasn't ready, damn it. And then... Oh. Well, it worked at the very least. What's on my screen? Aussie lads daily commutes. Amazing. Oh, so you actually do get checkpoints throughout the fight. That's nice. Obviously, this is the hardest game to hardcore, obviously. As you've probably seen. Just, it's nice that they actually give you Yeah, it's nice they actually give you, checkpoints throughout the fight. Also, what do I need to do to make... Oh, I just have to wait. Okay. I think Santa X being a Gallop is so goofy. Well, yeah, he's got like hooves. Those look like hooves to me. Do they look like hooves to you? Also, yeah, lock-on doesn't seem to be working here. I've noticed. Like, oh yes, this whole intrinsic game mechanic you have, which was super useful in the second game, is just not here in this game. Okay, one more hit should do it. Oh, he's getting eepy. He's getting tired. You don't scare me, big man. Still have no idea what these things are, but you can throw as many as you like of them at me. I win. Don't remember cold shit looking like this.
Shaz, we did it! Now we can get through to the rest of Southern Rivers.
You did it, Possum. You're so brave and manly.
Oh, come on, Shaz. You're pretty manly too. I mean, girl. I like you.
Aww.
Come on, Possum. We should go check out the area.
He's trying his best, alright?
Dingo Marsh.
Kai, you better hurry up. Shaz is waiting for you at Dead Dingo Marsh. There's something she wants you to see.
That's like one of my favorite exchanges in the entire game, to be perfectly honest, just that "you're pretty manly too" comment. It's like funny, but at the same time it's cute. There's more that I could say for most Sonic writing. Anyways, let's get on to the other side. Over to Dead Dingo Marsh, which sounds very, very pleasant. So yeah. Another load zone in the open world, meaning, technically speaking, I would say this is bigger than Southern Rivers was in Type 2, but not really. It's crazy he has two mouths. I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be two mouths, but I get what you mean. Anyways, this must be Dead Dingo Marsh. Let's go have a look. Anything else in the bushes over here? Some more opals, nice. Some more mushrooms, which are flickering. Some more of this lovely music. Yeah, obviously, whilst I'm probably not going to get 100% here, I'm still having a lovely time. I see grind rails. It's quiet. Too quiet. I just realized I'm perfectly camouflaged with my environment. Oh, you just had to open your mouth. Do you not have ears?
We've won. Gee, I hope so, Shaz.
You just had to open your mouth, and now you're in a crate.
But maybe it's just beginning.
Get back here, you. Obviously, there's a whole bunch of collectibles along this route, but for now, we're just going to try to get our girl back. Get back here. I'm not done with you yet. I see that some cool-looking stone up there, but I don't have time for that. I have to go and save my girl. Come back here, you fiends.
Ty, help!
No idea why we have these obstacles here right off the set of Raven, but... Oh, I'm dead.
Let me go, you brute!
This way, I think? Oh, wait, that's, I've been disorientated, I've been bamboozled. I'm supposed to be going this way. The hell was that? Oh. Out of my way, you. I'm on a mission. Gotta get across this bridge. This bridge with these wonderful looking textures.
Don't worry, Shazza. I'll save you.
Oh, what is this? Who's getting in my way now?
I thought you were dead, and you will be soon.
That sounds familiar.
Who are you? Look, I don't have time to muck around. Some Quinkan took my friend. I've got to save her.
And who's going to save you?
This conveniently placed run-down Shadow Bunyip. No idea why this is here, but honestly, I kind of wish we could use this camo in other parts of the game. It looks cool. Oh yes, she's trying to hit us with the slowest combos known to man. Oh, she thinks she's super cool running on walls like that. But I can just shoot her in the face. It's just like in Raiders of the Lost Ark. Like you're doing all this stylish stuff to make you sound cool, but in the end, can you come down from there? Yeah, I can just shoot you in the face. Appropriately set. I don't remember having all the Lelo on there. Or are you talking about my camo shadow bunyip? Come on, I don't have all day. This really is just like that scene in Raiders, isn't it? In the face. And outside the chest cavity with a rocket.
Who did you expect?
I mean, you are looking good, but this isn't the time or place.
Look what I found. Isn't this Shaz's?
It's the crystal ring.
Fluffy?
I can now half the charge time on my lightspeed dash.
Started something she couldn't finish. Hey, rat boy, it takes two to tango.
Whoa, hang on. Shaz is in trouble, and you're here fighting. And you. Quinkan are destroying everything. There are bigger things at work here than old battles. Whether we like it or not, we're gonna have to work together.
Sounds kind of weird coming from you, Sly, not gonna lie.
Together, we were great partners.
I didn't see you work together at all for a single scene in the first game.
Well, he's got a point. If you're willing to try it, then so am I. For Shaz.
His mouse on the side like that. Yeah, it's just like in Sonic Forces.
No, but I know who might.
Who?
Who indeed? Oh no! He's still around.
With the Quinkan, he might be able to find out.
I'd better head back to town and let Dennis know what's happened. Will you two be alright?
We'll be okay, won't we, Fluffy?
I know I will be. Whereas you, well, we can only hope.
Fluffy tells me you're still alive, Tom. That you need my help. Well, I'll believe it when I see it. So come on down to Cassopolis. I can't see you groveling from there.
Sly was brainwashed in the first game, and not quite. More so, he was raised by Boss Cass, and as such, technically speaking, Cass was Sly's adopted dad, as far as I'm aware, with regards to the lore. Obviously, it's a little bit more simple in that regard, but to the point where saying Thai lore seems a lot more hilarious, to be honest. This character, this game's... yeah! It's especially prevalent in this game, but, yeah, Fluffy pretty much always was the Rouge, where she's just this sort of morally dubious, femme fatale sort, though obviously doesn't... I kind of feel that compared to Rouge, they didn't exactly fall into the trap of making her... of designing her to the point where they'd have to nerf her later. Let's just put it that way. Now I have to figure out how exactly I'm gonna get all these collectibles. Well, look, there's a conveniently placed switch over here. Well, that was easy. I see you over there. I like these ladders. You're just gonna be spending a little bit of time gathering collectibles here. So just bear with me. Because I feel that the hunt for Shaz is gonna be good for the next stream. Oh, it's a moving invisible platform. Ooh. Character nerfing his ruse. Where's her... She doesn't have... Oh, Mega Chassis. Megastone. Yeah. Megastone. Meaning that I can use that to target multiple enemies, which should be pretty neat. Just like a lava rang, which has Mega Rang properties. Just thinking about it, it seems awesome. Okay, let's have a look around here, because gotta be some way of getting up there. Ooh. Ooh. What is going on with this grind rail? It's going from all the way over here by the looks of it. Oh, I see that invisible platform. I see you. You get this, all these stylish rail grinding segments like this. It's like Ty picked up rail grinding in his second game and he didn't need special shoes for it. Unlike Sonic, apparently, looking at those grind rails in the comics. On this boomerang, like you can't grind the knuckles, but you should. Well, yeah, Ty is pretty dense. I'm pretty sure he's pretty heavy as well. YMCA. It's fun to stay at the why? Okay, so it looks like there's some lash hoops over here. Oh. Okay. And this is... Ah, finally, an Earthstone. I've been looking forward to these. Let's do this, I think. Earth and Mega. Now we technically have a Smasherang. With Megarang properties, this is going to be fun. So obviously Megarang homes in on enemies more effectively. The more Mega Stones you have, the more enemies they bounce between, presumably. Is there anything here in terms of... Oh, there's a grind rail here. Let's see what this leads. Ooh. More invisible platforms. And in this crate... Ah! Picture frames. So... Good that we picked up that Earthstone then. Oh. This is just leads to those ring This just leads to that thing I picked up previously. Okay. Clearly a mech fulfills that role. Yeah, I did think it had a rather prominent chest piece. I mean, obviously that's probably where I'd end up looking. I think for the next 10 minutes, so we're just going to have a little look around Dead Dingo Marsh here, because, obviously, there's a fair bit more to this place than just this long run and the big hole at the end. Like, there's all that down there. Not sure what's going on in the shadows here, though. Let's just go for a bit of a walk here. Honestly, this level is probably one of the more annoying ones for me to 100%. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. And look at this dinky little tiny platform. This is adorable. It's like... I barely see platforms as dinky and adorable in the other games, and... This is like the least hidden Goober Steve ever.
I used to live in a Goober tree, and then one day the tree was gone. So, I moved into the house next to it. It was much bigger, and when it rained, I didn't get wet. I didn't like it. So I cut it down and used the wood to build a new tree.
How do you build a tree?
You shouldn't have done that.
Ah yes, more water stones. You can never have too many. It's like I feel at this point... I wouldn't mind a few more different types of stones just to add a little bit more variety. I mean, obviously we only have 3 boomerangs at the moment, but still... Some variety would be nice. Turkey! I'll chase you to the ends of the earth, damn you! Get back here! Now I remember you being a pain in the neck. Get back here, you! Yeah, obviously the turkeys were a big thing in the first game. I'm kind of surprised they weren't in the second game at all. Also, I saw you get stuck on the geometry there. Oh. Oh yeah, they also had the jockeys from Left 4 Dead here. Gotcha! Another water stone, why? Why? The stem glasses flies out as he holds his arm out like Batman. Nah, I'm fairly certain it would be the ears in all honesty. Oh, I feel so sorry for you. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a sloth, but at the same time, just seeing him fall out of the tree like that is just kind of tragic. Anyways. Get off of me, you. You fiend. Let's see. Ah yes, you can even make ice cubes in water! Even today, I still remember that line. It's just such a meme, really, at this point. Just beat up the last dodo in existence. It's not a dodo, it's a turkey. Learn the difference. Yeah, that was so satisfying to do, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Nice little floating buoy. Okay. Yeah, you'd think there'd be just a whole bunch of dangerous fish and parasites in this sort of water, but don't have to worry about it. It's a video game. It's a vidjagum. That'll probably lead somewhere else interesting, but for now, let's just move over here. It's like, psych. Fooled you! You thought you could get this... You thought you could easily get this, this Bilby here, but fooled you! You're gonna need to create ice cubes in water! And so we shall. It's like I'm making chemistry right here now. It's like I'm doing a science. The water would be full of mana wars. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Also, yeah, I think this also is home to one of my favorite set pieces in the entire game, real quick. This is gonna be awesome. Just watch, just watch. Just need to get up. Just need to get up here. Map. Actually, I think if we look at Rankstone's call sheet, game totals. Back with Blizzard, Dead Dingo Marsh. There's still 2 Bilbies to get, 1 Krome Mob, a whole bunch of picture frames, a goober fruit. But aside from that, again, probably just gonna fill out a lot of the extra stuff I missed off stream, just so we aren't wasting too much time, because I'd like to keep things moving a little bit. Anyway, it's time for my favorite part of the level. Hold up. It's a zip line. I mean, it's not much, but I thought it was pretty cool. Let's see what else is down here. Sure, there ought to be something interesting down here, aside from whatever's going on with the textures and the lighting. Well, picture frames. There's bound to be something in this old wreck, right? If I can get in. It's like, look at the cool guns on this thing as well. There's too much in there. Alright, let's just get a move on. Respect appreciation for zip lines. I'm not sure if I told this story or not, but back in school, we went to this this sort of climbing course place. We have a sort of chain here called Go Ape, and the one we went to had this massive zip line at the start and finish, and I ended up going... When I was lining up to go through it, it started to rain. So, as I was going across the zip line, I was just getting absolutely drenched and was miserable throughout the most of it. Oh, there's another Bilby here. Okay, that just loops back there. I mean, obviously by the end of it, as I was going through more of the actual climbing course things, the sun came out and I cheered up a bit to the point where going back across the zip line, I was in a much happier mood, thankfully. And then, of course, there was another climbing... Oh, frickin' teleported! Yeah, there was another one which also had this sort of really sort of advanced zip line into a rope ladder thing, sort of like you'd see on commando courses. And I just remember being stood behind, like, these two girls who were really struggling on it for, like, ages and ages. And I was fairly certain I was just sort of stuck there for, like, 20 minutes or something, you know, just thinking, hurry up, please. Come on, I don't have all day. Okay, so for this thing, it looks as though we're going to need a zoom stone and an earth stone. Unfortunately, I don't have a zoom stone yet, but I do have an earth stone. Oh. I guess I didn't need the zoom stone after all. The heck are you talking about, game? The mega stone worked out just fine. Should look up the rip line. Oh, that sounds... That sort of has a euthanasia coaster sort of feel to it, that name. There's a sort of thing where you think, that probably doesn't sound remotely safe in any way, shape, or form. Anyways, let's have a look at the game totals. Still missing a couple of picture frames and a Bilby. Feel as though a Bilby would be around here somewhere. And obviously I don't have to worry about it too much because there are maps in which you can find various things, so I'm wondering as to whether or not I should just stick to worrying about collectibles once I got the maps. Well, we got most of the stuff here anyway, so I think I'm relatively happy with what we got. So yeah, just going to, oh yeah, I could just, save game. Exit level back to New Baramudji. Its alternate nickname is Child Obliterating Zipline. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's never actually heard of a zipline made by people who didn't understand physics. Oh. Alright. Yeah, that probably doesn't end well for anybody. And now we get to see the power of the Smash Rang in action. It's nice, just having more options to explore the environment. And look at that, just yet again another Firestone. As if we don't have nearly enough of these. Just, you know, at this point, a Thunderstone, a Zoom Stone, just something that isn't fire or water. But anyways, I think that's going to be a good place to leave it off. Next time, we're going to be going to Cassopolis. Yes, we finally get to go there this time around, as opposed to the second game where it was cut. But until then, thank you for tuning in, and I certainly hope you enjoyed. I'm definitely having quite a bundle of laughs this time around, and unfortunately, next Saturday I'm going to be joining for family stuff, so I'm not going to be able to stream, so next week is going to be another Thylacine Thursday, I guess. We'll see how well that goes, but until then, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.